Welcome to the City Current Show, powered by Hagen-Botham Insurance and Financial Services.
This show focuses on sharing good news and powering the good in our community. Now here's your host, City Current CEO, Jeremy Park.
Welcome back to the City Current Show, powered by Hagen-Botham. I'm your host, Jeremy Park. We're always honored to bring you inspiring stories of individuals and organizations making a difference and powering the good. And we always love focusing on education. That's why we're super excited to have with us Melody Weber, Manager of Enrollment and Community Engagement with Freedom Preparatory Academy. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Super excited to be here and share about the organization.
Well, you all are doing tremendous good working with so many youth, and we're going to talk about expansion. We're going to talk about the culture, scholarships, and success. But let's start with a little bit of history. So give us some history, give us some background for Freedom Preparatory Academy.
So Freedom Prep has been around for 15 plus years. Our founder and CEO, Roblin Webb, had a vision in 2009 with her opening her first sixth grade class that year. And over the past 15 years, we've grown from that one sixth grade class into 5 schools, 2 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and a high school in the Westwood and Whitehaven area, and servicing over 2,000 students.
And you all recently expanded to Alabama, so talk about that exciting news.
So her vision was to transform education across the South, and she wanted to expand that vision. So we expanded into Birmingham. We opened in September of 2024 with a kindergarten class and a first grade class. They just completed one academic school year under Freedom Prep, opening this past September.
As a charter school, talk about some of the things that make Freedom Prep unique and different.
Freedom Prep is very different. We believe in educating the whole student, not just the academic part of the student, right? Our mission in itself speaks to that. Freedom Prep charter schools prepare all students in grades pre-K through 12 to excel in college and in life. We know that once they become seniors, that they're going to have to navigate through this thing called life. So we try to equip them with life skills, life tools, from pre-K all the way to 12th grade. So when they're away from us, the things that we've instilled in them can carry them through their life, not just while they're with us those 12 years.
Talk about some of those other elements culturally, because you have control to hire the team that you want to hire. You have control to be able to do things special in terms of like the start and end time. So you have a lot more control on your end. Talk about some of those nuances.
Sure. So with us having the 2 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and a high school, we are aware that some of our families will have to drop off at all 3 campuses because of their family dynamic. So one, we stagger our start times, we stagger our dismissal times. So if mom or dad or grandparents or guardian has to pick up or drop off, we try to make it convenient and easy for the families. Our teams that we hire, we're looking for individuals who embody a sense of community. One that can be a part of a team is a team effort. We do a lot of PD. Every Wednesday, the school lets out an hour early so that our staff gets professional development training every week, which leads into providing great academic excellence opportunities for our students from the staff. Freedom Prep, in the past 5 years, we've had every single high school student to get a college acceptance to a college or university. We've been deemed a level 5 TVI school. We do a whole child development. We have a partnership with Wellchild, where they come into the campuses and provide services for our families and students. We provide great partnerships. We have one with UT that provides great dental services free of charge to our students and families over the past 9+ years. So if a family does not have dental service, or even if they have dental services, they may have had the kids' appointments done at the beginning of the school year And then when the program comes open, which is called Give Kids a Smile, your students' oral health may have changed over that period. So UT provides great opportunities for them.
Talk about character, leadership, some of those components, back to creating, global citizens who will succeed in life, not just academically. So talk about character development, giving back, some of those leadership things that you all infuse into the experience.
Sure. Our high school students they're required to complete 100 hours of community service. That's in-house or in the community. That's one of the requirements for graduation. We also provide leadership opportunities for students. Students have been asked to be a part of the enrollment team as I go out to other schools and speak to families, speak to other students. We also have a program that we partner with National Geographic. And that program stemmed an idea and a spark in one of our students, who is now one of our student photographers, that captures in-house moments that we're unable to be at because we're here working. We don't want to miss those opportunities, and an opportunity for the students to tell their stories and for families to be highlighted. A parent loves to hear what their students are doing while they're with us. And if we have a student that's in the building that can capture that, where we can tell the story from the student's perspective as well as from our perspective, it's a win for everybody.
Talk about enrollment. Talk about what that looks like for Freedom Preparatory Academy.
Absolutely. Enrollment starts in December of every year, and we ask our returning families to complete their enrollment first. While they're completing their enrollment, we're taking new applications to potentially cover open seats that we may have for the next up and coming school year. So a new family would complete an application. The application is not the registration. It takes 24 to 48 hours for us to process that application. And once it's processed, the family will receive an email that states whether or not they were granted one of the open seats, or if they have been placed on a wait list. Wait list does not mean that you cannot get in. It only means that at this point in time, we do not have a seat that's available. We understand that things change and happen. Families move. Other things may happen where we won't have a particular student return back, where someone may end up on a wait list and an hour later get an email that says, "Congratulations, you've been awarded one of our seats." They can follow us on all social media sites. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Nextdoor. If they're looking for career opportunities, we're also on LinkedIn. So we're everywhere. They can also reach out to me Monday through Friday. If they want to talk to someone, they can call me. Do you mind if I give out my information?
Go ahead.
So they can call me at 901-538-9500. My extension is 60276. Or they can reach me at 901-498-1849. And that's Monday through Friday, 8 to 4.
Give us an idea of capacity. So when you talk about enrollment and those dates, what is capacity? And obviously you've got multiple schools, so that's going to vary, but talk about in general capacity, what that looks like, and kind of that process to being a charter school. What does that look like?
So being a charter school, it is, but of course the returners are given an opportunity to complete first. It is a first come, first serve. We do not what everybody else called cherry pick. We don't cherry pick our students. If you apply and we have the space, you are awarded one of the seats. Our parents do have to complete a parent meeting. The campuses will reach out to them to schedule those parent meetings for those families. And then at the parent meeting, they get all of the information that's identified per the campus. The drop-off times, the pickup times, any extracurricular activities, bus routes, those things that would impact a student starting day one and family being very comfortable with starting day one.
Give us an idea of some of the things that really are your favorite parts of Freedom Prep. So when you're talking to parents and you have a chance to smile and talk about all the amazing things, what are the things that you like to focus on?
So I have a unique opportunity with the Freedom Prep. I started out as a seventh grade math teacher at our flagship location. So I taught sixth, seventh, and eighth grade over the course of 7 years for the flagship location. Then the last 2 years, past that, I went to the high school. And my unique situation was my first set of seventh graders were my first set of 11th graders at the high school. So I was able to see them as seventh graders, at 11th graders, and see them graduate. So a lot of what I share with the parents come from personal experiences myself. So a couple of things. I enjoyed building the relationships with my parents. A lot of our parents have multiple students that attend the schools. So a lot of times the younger siblings from the students that I taught, they will come along the journey too, where mama already knows Miss Weber. So I'm not a stranger to them. So building the relationships with our families is one. The community opportunities between the families, parent-led workshops, whether it's a parent coming in with an idea, hey, I think this would benefit us as an organization, as a community, embodying those, and then turning around and making those work for our families.
Carry that into the importance this has in the community, that ripple impact, right? Because you're touching parents, you're touching generations of youth and scholars. And to your point, it's the family. It's not just the academic, it's the psychological, it's the extracurricular, the leadership, the character development, all these things that, transcend and create success in life. Talk about the ripple impact that Freedom Prep is having in the community at large and why the community should care.
The community should care because these are Memphians. These are potential doctors, lawyers, city workers. These are, in the next 15 to 20 years, sitting in the seats that we sit in now. So why not embody them? Why not cherish them right now to show them the way that you can do this? Because a lot of our students come from situations where we need to speak a lot of affirmation over them. And with that being said, if we can do that here when they spend the majority of their time with educators, why not do that to give that family, which ultimately gives that community a sense of security, a sense of safety, a sense of embodying who this individual is, not just a number, but a person. And they will be a part of the adult community in the next 10 years. So what does that look like for our students? Even opportunities for our students to be able to see that. With the UT experience, some of the students had never seen a diverse group of people in that industry, where some of our students were saying, oh, I could potentially do this. It will give a great sense of what the city of Memphis will look like in the next 10 years. Because the students that we have now will be the adults. They will be the college graduates applying for these positions in the careers. Even so, exposing our students to colleges. Our students are exposed to college tours as early as kindergarten. So it's not you're at your senior year, what do you do next? That journey starts from day one that your student comes to Freedom Prep, whether they come in kindergarten or whether they come in sixth grade.
Yeah, to me, education literally is everything. And so carry that into the many ways the community can help, because as you're touching on, whether it's, coming in and speaking to classes about careers and opening eyes and mentorship and, kind of that piece of it, taking a tour and seeing it firsthand, meeting the students, the team, the teachers, like all of that, the administrators, that's another piece of it. I think the community support, supporting the parents and the families and the students, there's a whole nother element there. We talked about enrollment, obviously. So touch on the many ways the community can support your efforts.
So the community can support our efforts. We have open houses. They're typically listed for anyone that want to find out about Freedom Prep. They're typically listed on our social media sites, unless you are friends of a family and you hear it from a family. So all of the information that I'm about to talk on or speak on is always posted on our social sites. The open houses, we do offer tours, registration help nights, workshops for families. We have literacy nights. We have math nights at the campuses. So we're also looking for partners to come in to potentially offer classes for a family. So instead of coming and experiencing the math night with your student on their level, we also want to partner with people to offer first-time home buyers classes or budgeting classes for our families, where we connect everything that the student does here with the family, not just the student experience, but a family experience.
Wrap up with website where we can go to learn more and take those next steps to get in touch with Freedom Preparatory Academy.
If you would like to speak with someone, my name is Ms. Weber. I'm the manager of community engagement and enrollment for Freedom Prep. I can be reached at 901-538-9500, extension 60276. Or you can call me at 901-498-1849. If you want to just take a look at who we are and what we do, our website is www.freedomprep.org. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Nextdoor. And if anybody is looking to join an amazing team, you can also check us out on LinkedIn.
Once again, the website, freedomprep.org. That makes it easy. Melody Weber, thank you for all you and your amazing team do to power the good. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jeremy Park and City Current, for having us.
Higginbotham Insurance and Financial Services is proud to power the City Current Show. We're a people-first company that protects what matters most, the families, businesses, and trailblazers that keep our community going. As one of the nation's top independent insurance firms, Higginbotham is a single-source solution for business insurance, employee benefits, HR services, and personal insurance that's customized for you. We're here to serve you, the people you care about, and your community. Call 866-377-1959 or visit higginbotham.com.